Hi.
Welcome back.
Hi.
So last time in our coaching session, we got really specific on why your goal of losing 15 pounds is important to you. We talked about a lot of different things, and what I want to do today is I want to create a vision for what your future self looks like. So rather than just identifying a specific goal, we're going to get specific on what actions that future version of yourself will be taking, really to maintain the goal that we're going to achieve, which is losing the 15 pounds. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Cool. So first question for you, I just want you to imagine if I were to give you a magic pill and you could transform into that version of yourself that's 15 pounds lighter, has all the energy, is a great example for her kids, is crushing it at work. Talk to me about what that looks like and feels like.
Do you think, meaning what it looks like in my schedule or like day to day?
Yeah, let's use the day to day.
Okay.
Like you wake up, you're this person. What actions does that person consistently do? What is that person's, you can get as specific as nutrition, workouts, habits, things like that.
I think a big goal for me, and I think I feel the best when I cook homemade food.
Okay.
And instead of just on the go grabbing a snack or picking up food from a fast food place, I think prepping, going to the grocery store and having foods that I make are just a better choice, and I always feel better. So that looks like making sure I have food for the week so that I can prep and cook for myself and my kids and my family. And a big part of that is finding time to do that. And so I'd love to just like have a list every week of these are the foods I'm gonna cook, and it just be easier because I know what I'm gonna get at the grocery store. I used to do that a lot, and it was helpful before I had kids, but then obviously breastfeeding and being off the normal routine is just, I've gotten really far from that, and so I just seek convenience. And then I'd also love to be working out before my kids are even up so that I can just have time to myself, be disciplined, and then when I can go and see my kids, I can share with them what I did, talk to them about my morning, and then ask them how I can help them be successful that day and cook them breakfast. And hopefully for me, it's already having, a high protein meal or something ready. So ultimately, I think cooking food is a priority, and then working out before the chaos of my day. Yeah. So I want to be like readily available for my kids.
Totally, yeah. Sounds like you have a pretty specific vision of what you want this whole thing to look like.
Goal.
Yeah, cool. That's great. Is there anything else we can talk about this from two different angles, but is there anything else that is going on right now that you don't want to be an issue anymore?
Outside of not working out?
Yeah, just generally. I mean, it sounds like, getting into a consistent routine of workouts will be good.
Yeah.
And then also like having a pre-planned, thought out, high protein nutrition plan where most of those meals are happening at home or you're cooking them at home is important.
Yeah.
Is there anything else like right now that you feel like is getting in the way of you embracing those actions or becoming that person? And no is a completely fine answer. I just want to make sure we flush out like anything that's going on right now.
Yeah, I would say my energy. I just tend to not feel like I have the energy to do all of those things, and so working out in the morning, like I'll just sleep in and tend to my kids, and then I am already behind on a schedule, and then my kids don't love home. They just are really picky eaters, so I just am like, whatever, I'll give them what they want, and then I'm basically eating chicken fingers with them. So
Yeah.
it just is, it feels like those things are hard to actually do, but that would be kind of my goal, or like how I see myself in the future.
Totally. So maybe present you doesn't feel like she has the energy to navigate those things gracefully. Future you has the energy to show up for her family and take care of her kids.
Yes.
Got it. So I'm just going to kind of read back some of the things that I heard you say, and you tell me how that sounds as essentially, a future destination for this version of yourself. She wakes up and works out first thing in the morning so that she can come back home and show up for her family. In terms of nutrition, she has time set aside to pre-plan the meals that she's going to make. She goes to the grocery store to buy those supplies, and then she makes them at home for herself and her family. So we have a version of you that's waking up before anyone else, getting your workout in, having that time to yourself so that you can have the energy to show up for your family. And then nutritionally, you're back in the kitchen, making food, exploring recipes and things that you like, getting the protein in, and doing that most of the time rather than just going for convenience or the easy option.
Yeah.
Cool.
That
Great.
sounds great.
Awesome.